Hey, welcome to Late Night of Take Three. But we're all here. We're all in different locations, and we're here. But also here with me, we've got Matt Kurds. Matt, how's it going?
It's going well. I'm excited to talk about Pixar tonight. Missed last week. I don't even think there was a show last week, but I
There
missed
wasn't a
it
show. There wasn't a show last week.
because I saw The Way Back, which was fucking great. So there's that. I'm here.
And also here we've got also here he's busy eating at the moment, but we've got Abe.
Hi, how's everybody gonna doing? I'm eating chicken with rice. Tastes good.
But yeah, so we Pixar is our main topic today, just because of the release of Onward, and the fact that it's the we'll get into that a little bit later, but there's not a lot else coming out over the next few weeks that's worth you doing a topic on, which is going to be interesting. We're picking topics, but anyway, the first thing we do need to talk about is very serious, and we did actually lose a big actor just recently. Max von Sydow, you may know from The Force Awakens, Sound of Music, and a
Seven
lot of
Seal.
other. Yeah, did pass away at 90, which is a big loss. But it's in saying that when you get to around 90, and that it's one of those ones that it's a good age. It's not but speech goes out to family. But Matt, what's your sort of favorite Max von Sydow movie, and anything you want to say?
It's it's got to be one of my guilty pleasure movies, but it's Flash Gordon. He played Ming the Merciless. I really love that movie. It's a really cheesy science fiction 80s movie, but he was so good in it. And he took a role that, I mean, you look at that costume and the mustache and everything, and he treated it with seriousness. I also, even though I don't entirely love The Force Awakens, I still really like him. I really like that opening scene with him and Poe, and he did a really good job of, even though he was a character that you never seen before, he felt in universe, which I really like. Just one of those classic actors that it's I think I said it when Kirk Douglas passed away. Just these classic actors. There's something about people who can endure well past what people perceive as like a shelf life for actors. And he's a part of a lot of really famous films, so his legacy will live on. And Malcolm, he wasn't in The Sound of Music. You're thinking of another actor.
Christopher Plummer.
Yeah, you're thinking of Christopher Plummer.
That's why I'm not good at movie trivia, and I'll never be called up to the show. But Abe, what
Malcolm.
do you have anything to say on Max von Sydow?
It's always sad when we lose just such a great actor, and you ask Matt about his favorite movie about him, where the point is he's the Exorcist. I mean, there is no question about it.
I've never seen it, so I couldn't say that.
Oh my god. Let's not make it about that. Rest in peace.
Hey, at least I know he was in The Exorcist.
Usual quote.
but but yeah, like it is really sad that we've lost Max. I mean, I'm one of those ones that do enjoy Force Awakens. I do think it is a fun movie. And I'll, but yeah, He's been in a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people will sort of remember him from his role in the Canadian movie Strange Brew. Um, but yeah, but um, in the lead up to the next topic, I'm going to I'm not going to dwell on this because I think this has been talked about to death, and it's just all over the place. But there's so much craziness around the coronavirus. Well, yeah, the media has overhyped it, but it is a very serious thing, and even though like there are two strands, it's one of those ones. You need to take precautions with this, which is why a lot of the movies like Mulan, F9, No Time to Die, My
Part 2.
My Spy, and all that have been moved.
Not My Spy.
I mean, no surprise, new movies will be moved too. No, I mean that's probably been the curse with movements.
I'm sorry. Can I just to quote The Simpsons? Stop it! Stop it! It's dead already. Just release it on Disney Plus. Just it. I'm sorry. It can't be that good that it has to be experienced in a theater. Like,
yeah, I mean it's well, but aside from movies, like even major events like South by Southwest, Coachella, and all that have
March Madness, the NHL, Major League Baseball.
I mean, it's the free fall technically, even though it's become like an in-studio thing.
Fucking Abe school. My job. No, I still have to go.
But yeah, because of all these things, I feel like putting this up as a sign.
I understood that reference.
But yeah, but because
now we're watching Infinity War. You guys want to watch Infinity War?
Because it's also one of those ones like because of all that, it means the next wide release movie is not going to happen until April the 10th, which is Trolls World Tour. So this will be the last week I kind of do box office predictions for a while, just because it's going to be really harder to predict if just the same 5 movies around. But
you have a point.
I do. But in that note, Abe, what do you think the box office is going to look like next week?
You know, Malcolm, I think Onward is going to repeat number 1. I think it's going to be The Invisible Man. I think it's going to be Bloodshot. After Bloodshot, I think I Still Believe in The Hunt.
Yeah, cut out for a little bit for me there, Abe.
Okay. Onward.
Yeah.
The Invisible Man. Bloodshot. I Still Believe in The Hunt.
And Matt?
I think Onward's probably got it at number 1. Number 2, number 3, Don't. Number 4, No. Number 5, what the fuck else is out? Nor do I think there's a lot of people going to the movies because everyone's being little shut-ins. Those are my predictions.
That's fair.
I mean, honestly, it's just like, I don't fucking know. I'm just excited because Braveheart gets re-released on the 22nd, Fathoms, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna brave Corona for Mel Gibson. Okay, I'm gonna do it. You know why? Freedom. And I hope there's no one else in that goddamn theater, and I can just watch Braveheart and leave here for 3 hours by myself. Fucking hope so.
Is that next week?
It's the 22nd. 22nd and the 23rd, but I have work, so I can't go and see it on a Monday at 3 in the afternoon.
Which means there's a good chance Braveheart might research the top 5 with all the other movies coming out.
I hope so. Oh, man. Be the goddamn best.
um, but yeah, for me, I've got Onward. I think that might still hold out to number one. But these first two was actually really hard for me. Because I could have gone either way, but then for two, I've got Bloodshot, just because I think it's a superhero movie, and I think it's had enough buzz that people might go see it enough times, and it might break it. Invisible Man, I've got at 3. I've got The Hunt at 4, and I've got I Still Believe at 5. But yeah, those are the predictions. Where did I put the notes? I mean, we didn't talk about the movies opening up this week, but Matt, do you have any thoughts on either The Hunt, I Still Believe, or Bloodshot?
The Hunt. There's a picture of a pig on it, but from the trailer, I don't remember seeing any pics. I Still Believe. I haven't heard of that movie until right now, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's a Christian film.
5 points to Matt.
Fuck yeah. And what was the last one? Bloodshot?
Yeah.
My sole understanding of that is Jason David Frank played Bloodshot first because there was a big outcry of his fan base that he was not being asked to be Bloodshot. But I don't have anything on it, but I think I know someone who does. So just give me a second.
Did he disappear?
Yeah, I think I know what's happening.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Hey guys, it's me, Vin
Oh my
Diesel.
god.
I'm here to promote my new movie, Bloodshot. Now look, I know everything's all scary. Everyone's like coronavirus. Oh no, should I go out to the theater to see Bloodshot? Look, Bloodshot is my family. I want to share my family with you. So go see the movie. Now, before you ask, why, if you're all about sharing family, why is Stay in the Furious coming out next year? Well, this is the thing, and this is true. I was watching the movie with the studio execs, and I realized that there weren't nearly enough scenes of me flexing, so we're actually doing pickups. But we gotta wait for that. But guys, I'm a superhero. I'm Bloodshot, both in real life and in the movie. So you should probably go see the movie. Support me, Vin Diesel, not The Rock. Don't go see Jungle Cruise. See Bloodshot instead. Yeah, because you guys are my family, and I'm here hanging out with all of you because you're my family, even though there's a virus and everything, but Vin Diesel's not afraid of no virus. Okay, Vin Diesel, he's your pacifier. Okay, follow me at Vin Diesel on Twitter, and remember, Fate of the Furious is available on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and in some weird countries, Betamax. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Go see Bloodshot.
Rob-
guys.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely something.
That it was.
But funnily enough, Finn gave us a link into the next segment, which is the movie news. And as I always like to start off, is various trailers have been released, which I actually forgot to mention what trailers released in the chat, but never mind. We had a new trailer for Black Widow, a trailer for a Netflix movie called Uncorked. Jungle Cruise got another trailer. Soul and a movie called Arkansas's trailers were released. Matt, did you see any of those trailers?
I just give me the rundown again. Because I know I saw Jungle Cruise, but I saw Jungle Cruise and Black Widow. I don't think I saw the other one. Jungle Cruise, that last trailer made me even more excited. It's looking like they're going to a Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, National Treasure kind of live action Disney movie, which I'm very excited about. I I know this sounds terrible to say because he's everyone's like golden boy and everyone loves him, but I feel like if there was a lesser named actor in the Dwayne Johnson role, I might be a little bit more excited for this. And he looks great, but I'm just afraid that the movie, like, sometimes, and just from the trailer, I'm getting this. Sometimes you have a base movie, but then when you cast an actor, you fix the role around said actor. Like, when Arnold Schwarzenegger was hired to play Mr. Freeze, that's when all the one-liners were added in because they were like, "Oh, it's Arnold." And I just feel like if you had a, again, this is just the first random name actor that popped in my head, but if you had like a Mark Wahlberg or someone like just
It's
like
a
a
big
big
kick
name, but not like The Rock, to where like he has a personality that we have to keep up with The Rock. Like I'd be a little bit more excited. Still excited, but Black Widow looks really good. David Harbour and Rachel Weisz look really good in it. I like that kind of like end of the trailer where they're like talking about posture. Thought that was really funny.
And Abe, did you watch any of those trailers?
I indeed did, Malcolm. Let's start with which one was the first you mentioned? Black Widow, right? Came out
Yeah.
on Monday. Uh, I won't say I'm excited about the film, but it looks fine. I think it's a Marvel film. I think it looks interesting. I want to see Scarlett Johansson in the role. I cried a lot when she died in Endgame, so I hope she gets a great movie. Uh, Honestly, the trailers haven't done anything for me. Those, it's like, oh sure, this is happening. Yeah, like I'm wondering more, like, because I think the trailer focused a lot on Florence Pugh character, so I think that's a way of the people saying like this is gonna be our new Black Widow. But because I honestly I think they're gonna, like, once she knows Natasha dies in Endgame, she's gonna interact with, I don't know, with the other Avengers. So I think that will be nice. What was the second one? It's
Uncorked.
Jungle Cruise. I haven't watched that one. Sorry. Jungle Cruise. I happen to agree with Matt here. The Rock seems out of place in this trailer for me. He just doesn't seem to fit the world. Like, and even the chemistry with Emily Blunt doesn't seem like that they
Like
kind
that
of.
joke at the end with the vine, I'm just like, if it, I just feel like they're trying to do that thing to where it's like, oh, super awesome Rock, but he's not that cool. It's like, no, you can't have a be super cool and also not like it's just not pairing well.
Exactly. He just feels out of place. I mean, the movie can be fun and awesome. He's a great, whatever he wants to say, like he can carry those films and make it fun. But he just seems out of place. And yeah, as Matt was saying, like if we had another actor like a Mark Wahlberg, I think I would eat more. That's on the. I would have like I would believe it more with Matt Damon, maybe Matt Damon.
Yeah,
Really
like
good.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess The Rock is the one selling the movie. And what's the third? Oh, Soul. That's the one I want. That trailer is messed up. I was crying in the middle of it. Is all this living worth dying for? Like, I think this is another Pixar hit. I think Onward had me excited. I was not disappointed, but I was expecting way more from Onward as a mini review, if I would say so. But Soul, it's a Pit Doctor, director of probably, but like director of Monsters Inc. Mm, Inside Out, which is now my favorite Pixar movie after talking about myself. So that got me excited. It's his new film. Since I read the premise, I said this is gonna be interesting, and it sure does look like they're doing something different with their animation. It doesn't look conventional. Sure, it has some parts, but like it's really abstract. If I could call it like that, like if we're gonna spend a ton of time in the world, I'm really interesting to see if people can be interested in that. Of course, it's a Pixar film, but we saw it with Onward, where people are calling it like a bomb. I even saw a headline calling it a bomb, like because it's a 200 million movie and nearly up to 40 40 million. So yeah, so that one was the one that I'm intrigued, and I hope they don't move it. So that's my thoughts, and I don't know what was the fifth one.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yeah, I don't go to those states.
Yeah, I mean, I think Seoul is safe from being moved just because it's really near the end of the year, so I don't
No,
think.
it's in June.
But also I loved Abe's wordplay that when he said Seoul is worth dying for.
No, that's what they say in the trailer. He's living for dying for.
But
Like
anyway,
existential crisis shit.
but yeah, I mean, for these trailers, I love the Black Widow one. Like every trailer I've seen of Black Widow, I've been excited for that sort of more. Jungle Cruise, I thought it was fun, and I actually disagree with Matt and Abe. I think The Rock is great in the role, and it's definitely going to be one that I think is interesting. I personally probably would have been slightly less interested if Mark Wahlberg was in it. Personally, I mean, I like the actor. I just find
just Palestinians and white people. Well, all right.
I mean, we all do, right?
I mean, yeah. Fuck Boston
um.
and white people.
I've got to support I've got to support actors that are born in New Zealand. So
The Rock was born in New Zealand.
yeah, he was born in New Zealand.
Oh well, now your bias is showing. You fuck.
But anyway, we're going to move on to the rest of the news, which is actually pretty short because just about everything was about things being moved. But other things which sort of came through this cracks here is that it's confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder, as well as Christian Bale is going to be the villain. Karen Kusama is tapped to direct Blumhouse's Dracula movie. Alexander Maloney and Eva Anderson is cast in Peter Pan and Wendy. Richard E. Grant is joining the Loki Disney Plus series. Disneyland is opening up a Marvel area with a bunch of stuff similar to Galaxy's Edge. Before the Fox Disney merger, it's come out that New Mutants was planning a post-credit scene involving Antonio Banderas as the father of Sunspot, which isn't happening anymore. And the directors of Ready or Not is going to be helming a Scream movie, which I don't know if it's a remake or not, but yeah. Matt, what news spoke out to you?
What was the first news story?
Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor: Love and Thunder, and Christian Bale is going to be the villain.
Yeah. That excites me because I hope that means that Thor is actually a part of the Guardians. Because that was something I was really excited about at the end of Endgame, the prospect of him joining Guardians of the Galaxy. It just seems like it'd be fun. And Christian Bale, I think Christian Bale is a really great actor. He's one of my favorite working actors. I'm excited to see him take on a villain role. We haven't really seen him do that since American Psycho, I believe. There might be something else, but yeah, it's. I'm not gonna quote The Dark Knight. That's honestly when that news came out, every freaking person thought they were the most clever person in the world. She did. Everybody thought that Michael Keaton got cast as the Vulture using that quote. Guys, just stop. Just stop. Just be excited that he's doing it. Don't be excited because he lived long enough to see himself become the villain. No, he lived long enough for Marvel to say, "Hey, we'll give you this much money to come and be on our movie." He's like, "Oh yeah, that seems like a fucking good idea."
Well, that ruined my opening line for what I was going to do. To when I was
Yeah, huh? You thought you were so clever, huh? We've all seen the movie. It was even in the damn trailer. You didn't even have to see The Dark Knight to know that line.
I don't think I watched The Dark Knight.
You don't think you watched It's overrated anyway. You're fine.
Abe, what news did you spoke out
just
to you?
comment a little bit about the Guardians, and I think Matt has talked enough about it. But I was wondering because I didn't want Thor to be in the Guardians, like in the Guardians movie, but now it seems that the Guardians are gonna be in the Thor movie, so that seems great. That seems to be fun. I think that's the interaction we wanted, and then we can move the Guardians story because I have a special heart of the Guardians in my heart. I love the first two movies, so I hope they can do their own thing without Thor intervening. Christian Bale's a villain. I think it's great. I think he accepted that role more for Taika Waititi than working for Marvel. I think Waititi is becoming one of those directors that people really want to work with. I think it makes sense for him to be on. You talk about the I don't remember the name of the director, but doing the Dracula movie.
Karen Kusama.
Karen Kusama, who directed Jennifer's Body and another movie I cannot remember. But I think that's a great move because if you guys, I don't know if you guys have watched Invisible Woman, but that's the take you have to take. That's the move you have to do for these horror remakes of original monsters work. Like you make them the villains, you make it for cheap. The Invisible Man, if I'm not mistaken, costs about 7 million, I think. So that's how you do it. That's how you make it work. And now Dracula, I guess we're gonna get the Wolfman next, and all those movies. And the Ready or Not directors doing Scream, I think it makes perfect sense. Ready or Not, it's a really fun movie. When I watched, I instantly got excited for that film. Whenever it's gonna happen, things seems interesting. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, I mean, I personally wasn't a fan of Ready or Not. It's a fine movie. Like a lot of people giving it 5 stars, and it's like,
Oh no, like yeah, I don't think
which made me want to see it. It's like, okay,
yeah,
this is fun.
It's a fun movie. It's not like groundbreaking or anything, but it sure does like they sure understand horror, like that slasher kind of horror. So that what it's creamy is that all.
But yeah, we're zipping through this fast. So yeah, but with that we've reached the main topic, which is Pixar movies. And this is one that Pixar is one of those companies which part of Disney, which I think a lot of people, I think Ted's most of their movies at sort of 3 stars or higher. I mean, even the hated ones like Brave and The Good Dinosaur and The Cars, I think are still enjoyed enough for people to like them. But it's one of those ones. But Matt, what are some of your favorite Pixar movies?
Favorite Pixar movies. Toy Story 2 is in my top 50 favorite films of all time. It's easily my favorite Pixar movie. I think the conversations it has about growing up and what that entails and what it's going to mean, I actually think handles it in a better way than Toy Story 3. I think Toy Story 3, and I think Toy Story 3 is a brilliant movie, but I think Toy Story 3, particularly when it gets to the ending, which again, it's very emotional. I did cry at it. I did get emotional at it, but I think Toy Story 2 has that, but I think people miss it because it's way more subtle, and that's what I like about it. It's not as upfront with this whole notion of you're going to grow up and you're going to let things go and your perception is going to change and you have a choice, and that's what Woody has. Woody has this choice of he can freeze himself in a moment in time forever, or he can continue going on the path he's going and see where it takes it. And I love that exchange between Woody and Buzz when he's all excited to go to Japan and do all this, and he's like, I'll get like and Buzz just goes, "What? Watch kids behind glass forever?" And never get played with again. Yeah, so that's definitely one. Monsters Inc. is very high up for me as well. I just love that movie so much. It was one of the first movies I ever saw in theaters. So funny, a lot of great heart. Billy Crystal and John Goodman are such a great duo. So many quotable lines. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. These are the jokes, kid. Mike Wachowski. I also find myself that's one of those I even though I don't sing in the shower, I call shower songs the end credit song in that movie. I find myself singing like if I'm driving and I don't have the radio on, or if I'm just like at work or doing something. Like a lot of times I just have, if I were a rich man, it can happen with $1 million or two. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. So that's certainly one of my favorites. Trying to think. I feel like I'm talking a lot here and no one's stopping me and I'm boring everyone.
No. We just love listening to you talk. But Abe, what are some of your favorite Pixar movies?
Matt, comment on Toy Story 2. That was, I believe, the second movie I watched in my life. I was 2 years old and I still remember the ending. Well, 3 or 2. No, 2. 2 years old. And I
2 years old? If you were 2 years old in 2010, you're very young.
No, I say Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2. How old are you?
I'm 22.
When did Toy Story 2 came out?
1999.
Okay,
I was 2 years old when that movie came out.
I was 3 because the movie came out in November.
Okay.
I watched it in theaters.
I was 14.
Malcolm was jerking off already. No, but just great movie. I just want to say that. Let's start because Inside Out for me, it's 2015. That was the last movie that hit me hard. Because I've been hit many times. Well, The Bridge of the River Kwai. Yeah, but that one was of those last movies. Like for 4 years, I haven't had any emotional like that kind of weight carry on with me for a movie. Like I was thinking about that film like for a year. No, for a year, no, like a month. Like, because it talks about what are those memories like construct you as a human. Like, it's how we are formed throughout our lives and how we carry some things and how we have to let some things go to grow up and how I mean, it's really clear the message, but how sadness clearly it's hand to hand with happiness and anger with disgust and fear with happy. Like we're so complex and Inside Out put it like on a simple way, to understand, but it truly like carried with me. Also, I think I cried bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing. And just to comment on that, Inside Out was my number one for now. But which one that was for a long time was Toy Story 3, because as Inside Out, that movie hit me hard when I watched it back in 2010. I was with my sister and a friend, and we were watching it. It was a 3D movie, and I lost my 3D glasses, and they didn't want to give me some back, so I had to watch the movie like in 3D converted, but still like that ending, it truly hits you, and it just makes you think about growing up. As Matt said, like the Toy Story films usually touch similar themes, like moving on from your past, and when Andy leaves, it's just one of those moments that you cannot stop crying. Like you just felt that energy in the theater, like yeah,
because we're all Andy at one point.
Yeah,
like we all and it doesn't have to be toys. There's just something that like
a dildo, a butt plug, something like that.
You just get too old for, like even if it's something like Little League or like something that you just age out of, and it's not bad. It's grown up's a part of life. and it's a good part and a shitty one.
Unless you're gonna die. But you know
Yeah.
that's the line.
I
That's
can't wait.
Yeah, but those two are like the highlight. Man, I also comment on one of my favorites, which is Monsters Inc., which I also saw in theaters. Which is that friendship between Solly and Mike Wazowski is just so great. Like their chemistry, and you hear John Goodman and Billy Crystal enjoying themselves in the role, and also Boo. Boo is one. Boo is one of those Pixar's characters that I don't think gets enough love. Oh, how great she is, even though she doesn't talk that much, but how charming and cute that little girl is. So yeah, those three are like kind of my highlights.
Um, but yeah, like for me, I've got a lot. I mean, The Incredibles is my number one Pixar movie of all time. But in saying that, I do have to rewatch a lot of them. Just because I haven't seen them in a while. The Toy Story franchise. I've recently sort of rewatched this year, and the majority of them are in my top 10. Because I really love 1, 3, and 4. I think 4 closes out the franchise perfectly. I think if they try to do a fifth movie, it's going to not work. Just because I think 4 was a perfect ending that they could have done for Toy Story. And like this is Toy Story is one that I
Oh my god. I forgot Toy Story 4 existed. I'm not fucking kidding.
it won an Oscar, Matt. Jeez.
I'm sorry. Since when did winning an Oscar become the everybody's gotta love it and remember it? You know how many forgetful movies have Oscars? When's the last time you watched How Green Is My Valley, Malcolm?
6 months ago.
I said Malcolm, not you, Abe.
I watched it because it was my first time.
It's on my list to watch at some stage, but I haven't got around to seeing it.
It took me like 3 days to watch.
But it's one of those ones. But I mean, I didn't necessarily grow up in the age of Toy Story movies just because like I was 10 when the first one came out. But I guess you could say that sometimes you just get too old for this shit. That didn't work as well as I hoped because of that spirit.
You know,
But
during when the
Malcolm, why are you becoming the carrot top of graphics? How many more you got? In all honesty, how many more you have set to go?
None, but I only had I only literally downloaded that one because A was talking about growing old for Toy Story, and it's like I literally quickly went to download that.
Oh my god, Malcolm. No, that's actually really cool that you can put that stuff up on the screen. Do it again. Do it again one more time. No, you fucked it up. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. No, leave it the fuck up.
I'm getting too old for this shit. It's me, Dan Glover. I'm here. Because I'm too old for this shit.
Is it racist because I'm white, Abe?
But
yes.
But anyway, for me, some of the other ones I enjoyed was Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. I think both of those are great. And one that we didn't talk about that I know is a certain four members' favorite, Ratatouille, is actually a fun movie.
No, it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is that it's crazy that Finding Nemo, it's not like on the top 3 for me. Because that movie is just spectacular. It's just, I also saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it. You know, when I saw it, when I was actually in France. So fuck you, Abe.
When you were what?
When I was in France, I saw that movie.
And I don't care you were in France.
Because it takes place in France. No, actually, that's a movie that I I saw a lot when I was a kid, and then I took a number of years, and then I watched it again. It's a really good movie. I think it's a really interesting story about like passion and how your surroundings don't always create who you are, and you should be work hard for the things you're passionate about. I think it's just applicable to a lot of things, not just cooking, but like look at us, I work an 8-hour job, and then I come home and I edit for 2 hours on videos, so no one will watch them or vote for my show on a poll on Twitter.
I'm an alcoholic. I drink till I go to sleep. And it's
I drink to forget my problems.
I have to mention another film, which I think it's underrated. I think we can go over the whole filmography right here because we have a ton of time. I don't care. Malcolm has to go to sleep. I'm gonna keep talking.
I don't have to fall asleep.
Okay, second Pixar film of all time, A Bug's Life. Not my favorite. Second one.
I love that movie.
Yeah, but as a kid, it was insane how many times I watched that film, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think that's why I love movies about people coming.
You a big Julia Louis-Dreyfus fan? Is that why?
No, not really. I watch it in Spanish. Like most of Pixar films, I have never watched in English, so it's like who? Like I didn't hear Tom Hanks talking about.
Wait a second. Do you watch Toy Story 3 in Spanish?
Yes.
Okay. Question. I've always wondered this. Does he speak English?
No, he speaks Spanish, but Spanish.
Fuck,
like
what's the point?
No, but he speaks Spanish like Spanish, like in someone from Spain.
No, but that wouldn't it be funny if he started speaking English?
No, it is because they're talking like Latino American Spanish. So he talks Spanish like Spanish, like joder, tío, marica. Like they talk like that.
No, Abe, look, I don't even Español one language of Spanish, let alone two. I can speak a little French.
I can speak Spanish and English.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but continue.
Fuck you.
But I watched more in Spanish. But A Bug's Life, as a kid, I watched it so many times, and that's where I think my love for movies of people coming together for a common goal, like those Magnificent Seven, The Avengers, those kinds of films. Like I fall in love with that.
After Mandalorian.
I don't know. I've never watched a Mandalorian.
I mean, Bug's Life is definitely one of those ones which flies under the radar when everyone's talking about Pixar movies these days. I don't know if it's whether they get confused about between that and Ants, which both came out in the same year. I
honestly don't think, and Ants is not a bad movie. I don't think that's. I think Ants has kind of gone to the wayside. I think Bug's Life is a really great movie, and it really sucks that people forget it. And look, I know he's a piece of shit, but when I watch that movie, I can't help but laugh at Kevin Spacey as Hopper. Like, it's a funny performance. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and it's a fun world. Like, I like seeing how they kind of have taken like all our garbage and are able to like PT Flea Circus, and I mean Dennis Leary as the ladybug. Oh, because I'm a ladybug, that obviously makes me a lady. Wait, this chick's a guy?
That ladybug was the first time I asked myself, does girl have penises?
But yeah, I mean, but I thought Christopher Plummer played played Hopper.
No.
Shut up, Malcolm. Shut up.
But anyway, I mean, but we're going to move on from movies. And what are some of your favorite characters in the Pixar franchise?
Can I talk about another movie?
Well, I mean, because
it's gonna be like we're gonna be called racist if we don't do it. We have to talk about Coco.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Oh my god, you're a racist son of a bitch. No, but like honestly, like Coco, hell of a movie. And as a Mexican, they truly capture what it Death of the Dead Dia de los Muertos is, because I don't celebrate it that much. I don't even celebrate Christmas for myself on my birthday, but it does capture like that, how it feels like those, like going to a cemetery and everything. It's captured, and how Mexicans truly, like, we laugh about that all the time. We don't care, like, right now with the coronavirus and stuff, like we joke about beating it with, like, I don't know, with a paracetamol. I don't know what it's called. But it's just an incredible film. I think it captures her. The music in Coco is fantastic. You hear like Un Poco Loco and Remember Me and all that. Won Oscar, won the Oscar for that, so it's gonna be remembered. So sorry, Michael, for interrupting, but continue. Sorry, just want to mention.
I don't know. Ironically, I don't remember. I've seen Coco. I just don't remember the song "Remember Me."
Ooh, ooh. Oh, is he racist too, Abe?
No, because
Oh,
he
okay.
helps watch. You really never watched Coco? You should watch it. You have
No.
Disney Plus. You're
Miss
gonna
it in the
cry.
theater.
No, if you need to cry, you should watch a movie.
I don't want to cry.
You too. I can hear you in your voice.
You know what? I just want to cry. I hear it all the time. But Tom
yeah.
Hanks told me there's no crying in baseball. But then baseball got postponed. So where am I supposed to cry?
I mean, talking about Tom Hanks. I do hope he pulls through. Because he does have
Tom motherfucking Hanks. Of course he will.
But yeah. But we're going to move on to the game. We usually like
Wait,
to sort of.
we didn't get to talk about favorite Pixar characters because Abe had to talk about Coco.
Okay, what is your favorite Pixar characters?
Okay, Buzz Lightyear is definitely up there for him. He's probably my favorite. Mike Wazowski. Is it Francis? That's Dennis Leary in Bug's Life, right?
I don't remember that. Yeah,
I believe it's
that's
Francis.
the name of the
Definitely
character.
one of
Yeah,
my
that's the name
favorites.
of the character.
Woody. Yeah, yes, I love. There's a lot of Pixar characters. I actually really like Sadness. I know,
That
and
makes so
Anger.
much sense.
I like those two from Inside Out. Even though I've that movies. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
And
I mean,
Cora from Up.
yeah. I mean, I personally find Sadness a depressing character myself, but it's a fun character. It's a character.
That's an apt description, I guess.
Voiced by Phyllis Smith from The Office.
Abe, what is some of your favorite movie characters?
I can comment on the lead characters. Like I think Sully and Mike, Mr. Incredible, Dash, and But I think a lot of Pixar movies have, like, they have incredible supporting characters. Matt already say Louis Black as Anger. Every time he talks in that movie, you're laughing. And
Way to
all
go,
the-
San Francisco!
yeah.
You ruined
Ruined
pizza.
First the Hawaiians and then you. Now you. Something like that. Then Toy Story 3. I think you cannot talk about the Toy Story franchise without, like, Buzz, Woody, Jesse, or Rex, Mr.
Whoa,
Potato
whoa.
Head, Ham,
Wait, if we're talking Toy Story 3, Ken, Michael Keaton.
Ken,
Ken has
Lotso.
jeans.
But yeah.
And Box Life as well, like the whole cruise hilarious. Like Phineas has him, but like I think he's the most boring part of the movie. I like the crew of circus performance more than I like Flynn in that movie. Cars, no, Cars. No. I'm gonna talk.
But yeah, look, for me, one of my number one favorite characters is Jack.
Yeah.
Of course, he has graphics prepared for him, but he doesn't ask us before, right?
No, it's more of a case.
That's what we call selfish.
If I was to download a lot of graphics for characters, I'll be forgetting to check back in there when no one's talking and to be distracted.
Fair enough.
But I mean, that's the only graphic I've got for myself, but I mean, for me, I also love Dory is one of my favorite. Like from Finding Nemo, that's probably one of my favorite ones there.
Mm.
And I mean, outside of the main crew, I actually really love the character of Forky from Toy Story 4. I, I I thought that was a really interesting addition, and it just shows that um, it's one of those things I kind of wish they'd explored in one of the earlier Toy Stories, that a toy can be whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be a toy, then it's a toy. Because it sums up my own childhood. Because the amount of times I'd grab just a random thing like PlayStation controller or something like that, and just pretend it was a toy and just use it.
Yeah,
Is astounding.
that's honestly, again, I hate that there's a lot of good things about Toy Story 4, but I kind of forgot I really should probably rewatch it. I did like that part of the movie because I think that was a part, I luck out. I grew up with like toys and action figures and stuff, but like I think as kids we all still had those like things that we would use that weren't exactly toys. But like I can tell you how many times a plastic knife was a sword, and you run around in the backyard and you're Peter Pan or you're or King Arthur or whatever. That's
At
just a
least you
part
have a
of
backyard.
that's I really did like that because that is true. Toys are whatever we need them to be, even if they're not manufactured in a factory to be a toy.
Yeah. But yeah, that sort of brings us to the next segment, which is a game, and I'm bringing back one that I brought in earlier, Geek Out, just for fun, just because for fun, and it's one that I do want to bring back.
What is this?
I'll
Six was it?
So I'll give an example of one before we go. So, for example, I will say, can you name two characters from the Addams Family, and then and then without answering the question, you can say yes or no if you can. Then I'll go, Abe, can you name more than two? And it goes round until sort of someone goes, well, I can't name more than that. And then
Yeah.
yeah, but we've done it once before, and there was more people then. But
Okay, and we have to name it, or we just say I can.
only. So, for example, say it got to me, and I said I could name 69 characters from the
Giggity.
Addams Family, and then Matt wouldn't be able to do it. So he'll go, well, Malcolm, can you name all 69 characters you can name? Without looking. That's what she said.
Fair enough.
So the order is going to be just because that's the order I use the example, it's going to go Matt, Abe, and me.
It's fucking going.
But yeah.
Hi.
So Matt, do you want question say a number between 1 and 5?
3.
3. Can you name 4 book titles that take place in France?
Oh no.
Abe, can you name 4 books that take place in France?
Let me tell you this. I once read. Yeah, I can.
Okay, name 4 that take place in France.
History of France, Volume 1, Volume 2,
Oh,
Volume
fuck
3,
you.
and Volume 4. Take it, suckers.
Are there actually, you know what? History. I'm gonna look this up. History of France, Volume 1, book. Let's see if something comes up. I'm sorry, there is no.
I'm
Oh.
just kidding. No, I cannot. I mean, Beauty and the
actually,
Beast.
Technically, there is a History of France, Volume 1, released in 1858.
But yeah, I can't name 4, but I mean, on each question there's at least a minimum of 4. I could have only named 3, and there's Les Mis,
Beauty and the Beast.
Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Fuck yeah.
and Beauty and the Beast. I do. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that did.
That's
That
fine.
Yeah,
the
that was
book.
French.
Well,
Well, it was
that's what I
French.
think.
Yeah.
It's more of a case of if the book took place in France.
I've never read the
But
book.
anyway, both that. I mean,
Oh,
no one gets.
I thought we were using movies. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I
Well,
literally
I
thought
mean-
this was just movies.
Well, I mean, the game Geek Out is basically anything in
Okay,
the
okay,
sphere,
okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But Abe, pick a number between 1 and 5.
69. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15. We're 3 right here, so 5.
5. Can you name 6 actors that have played vampires?
Just actors, men, or actors?
I mean, I'll extend that to just actors, as in actresses are counted, just because I'm pretty sure there's not a separate category for that. And
Yes, I can.
I can't go more than 6. So, Matt, can you do more than 6?
Hold on, just give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Because I think I have a 7th. Oh,
Just so we don't waste time, I'm going
I
to give
fucking
you.
let Abe go. I don't.
Yes, this is
Just,
Matt.
just let Abe
Yeah,
go.
Abe.
Okay, Tom Cruise, right? He guys play a vampire. Gary Oldman, same movie.
No, different movie.
Oh, different movie. Okay. Oh my God. The guy who's playing Batman. Bela
Oh, Needham.
Lugosi. Yeah, Bela Lugosi. Keanu Reeves was also a vampire, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, Interview with the
No,
Vampire.
no, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Ah, fuck, damn it. That was my 6. Then I don't have 6. I have 5.
Okay. I'm not able to use any of his. I have to come up with completely new ones.
Yeah.
What did you say, Abe?
I said Tom Cruise, Bela Lugosi, Gary Oldman. What else did I
Okay,
say?
so Robert Pattinson,
Tom Cruise.
Kristen Stewart, technically, she became a vampire in the last
Yeah.
one. Brad
Yeah.
Pitt, who was the other person you were thinking of. Luke Evans, Dracula
I was
Untold.
thinking about him too.
I think Leslie Nielsen played Dracula, Dead and Loving It. Christopher Lee. Okay, I just need one. Wait, no, I already beat him because I got 6.
Yeah, Matt gets the point.
Okay, Bela Lugosi. I kept saying Boris Karloff, and I was like, no, Boris Karloff was Frankenstein. Boris Karloff was Frankenstein. Well, he was Frankenstein's monster, but you were thinking Keanu Reeves because he played Jonathan Harper in Bram Stoker's Dracula, in which Gary Oldman played Dracula.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I was thinking there's 2 vampires. I just don't remember. Yeah.
But yeah, did you say Jonathan Lipnicki? Because he was in Little Vampire.
No, but Jonathan Lipnicki was the regular kid. He was in the vampire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I've just seen him on the poster, so I know he was in it. But yeah, I mean, you can pretty much do that by naming a lot of people from Twilight because Dakota Fanning was a vampire.
Bryce Dallas Howard was a vampire.
So, but yeah, so
Christopher Lee has a vampire role, right?
I'm sorry?
Christopher Lee? I remember.
Yeah, I said that. I said Christopher Lee.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's pretty basically. I'm going to start off me, so I'm going number 3, and oh god, I've got 6 literary characters who are murdered. I think I've got 6. I'm not too sure, but Matt, can you do more than 6?
What's the thing again?
6 book characters who are murdered.
I'll see what I could do. Dracula. Victor.
I mean, just can you do more than 6? Is basically what I was.
Okay. Whoa, Matt. I like this, Abe. Don't you like this when Malcolm gets all woo? Okay, then just give me a second to think.
I mean, what I was about to say is this is technically my question to answer, so you got to do more than me to be able to answer it.
Okay, then give me a second to think, Malcolm.
Yeah.
You did not explain this game very well in retrospect.
I didn't explain it well last time we did it too. Now that
No,
I think
you didn't. Okay.
But I'll let you think. Abe, can you do more than 6?
Yes, I can.
How many can you do?
I think 7.
Okay, I'm definitely not going to be able to think of 7 off the top of my head.
Yeah, I struggled thinking of 6, so Abe named them.
Okay, Voldemort. Frankenstein monster. Macbeth. The lady from The Great Gatsby. I don't remember her name, but she killed somebody. Well, in the movie she did. I don't remember in the book. What else? Oh, who else? Oh my god. Frankenstein. I was going through my Hamlet's dad. Uncle, I mean. That one. I was going through my senior year of things I read. Beowulf. And what else am I thinking? Don Quixote. Dude, that's the thing. I read books in Spanish, so it's so hard.
But yeah,
The Three Musketeers, any of them. Alejandro, I'm pretty
I
sure
don't.
they kill.
But anyway,
I got 7.
I think you sort of misheard me. I said we're murdered, not murders.
Oh, we're murder? Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god. I'm so dumb. I understand murder. Oh,
Although to be fair, Macbeth was murdered,
oh yeah, he was.
and so was Hamlet Stand. So those two were correct.
Oh,
Honestly, there wasn't a lot I could have done. I was struggling to think of 6, but I mean, ones I had in my head,
Hamlet
I had
Stand.
I had Harry, I had James Potter and Lily Potter. I had Cedric Diggory, Sirius Black, Dumbledore. Hey, I
Yes.
didn't call a franchise all of it. But Matt, is there any others that you would have gotten that weren't said?
That were murdered. I couldn't remember her name, but Misery, she was murdered. I really couldn't. I Dracula, Victor Frankenstein, if I'm remembering the book
Yeah.
correctly, which I'm probably not.
He was. You know, the thing with that book is that it's written in letter form, so it's kind of, they're going to the eyes, and at the end, and then shit happens, and the little girl, and nobody likes the monster. Great stuff.
But Matt, we go back to you. Do you want pick a number between 1 and 5?
2. Oh.
This should be relatively straightforward for you. Can you name more than 4 female supervillains?
Yeah.
How many can you name?
Once again, motherfucker. No explaining.
Well, I mean, if you just want to stick with 4 for now, then you can.
Yeah, I'll stick with 4.
Abe, can you do more than 4?
I can do. Wait.
Hey, are you looking on your phone, Abe? Hands up. For hands
The
up.
other one.
You cheating piece of shit.
My phone is right here, motherfucker. Wait, I just received a text message.
Did your mum just walk into your room?
Oh,
Oh no, yeah, I can. I think I can. No, wait. I can name 4. Yeah,
you
but
need
I
to
don't
name
think-
more than 4.
When you see super villains, it's like comic books, that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
The way
Yeah.
it's
No, we're
worded,
talking
it's
about
just female
literary books.
supervillains.
Yeah, I don't think I can name more.
So yeah. I don't have any over 4. So Matt, name 4.
Okay, so there's Miss Tessmacher. There's Poison Ivy. There is Catwoman. There is, oh my god, now her name. I had her fucking name that entire time you guys were talking. Oh god. And now I've lost her name. Now I've lost her goddamn name. Power Girl. That's not the one I was thinking of, but that's 4.
I mean, it works.
Ursa. Zod's gang. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. Okay. So I
Um,
got 5 actually.
Yeah, Matt gets the point. Some other ones that we had that you didn't say, there's Hella, Cheetah,
Yeah,
Miss. I can't remember if you said Mystique, but Mystique.
No, I didn't say Mystique.
Enchantress, like Thor Enchantress. I was thinking about
Enchantress.
Harley
I mean,
Quinn. Yeah.
yeah.
Again,
I mean,
I'm so bad under pressure when it comes to these things. Like now that we're sitting here, I'm like, oh yeah, this person. But when you're sitting there, it's like, how many can you fucking name? I'm just like, I don't know.
I mean, Harley Quinn is one is an interesting one just because
I
she.
couldn't remember her, and I have it like in front of me because I have my letterbox open.
Once again, cheat motherfucker.
I'm not cheating. I had it open because I was seeing my Pixar list. You want to share the fucking screen, motherfucker, son of a bitch? No, forget it.
But yeah, do one more just because this is going so well, like it did last time.
Oh yeah, let's keep this fun train going, guys.
Abe, number between 1 and 5.
Okay, so I say 5 before, right? So let's go. I have 2 balls, so I'm gonna say 2.
2. Can you name two comic book characters with cat attributes?
Cat from Cat. I mean, I guess you're saying like tigers too, right?
Well, I mean, all I'm asking is, can you name them? I'm not asking you to name them yet.
No, yeah, I can. 2, yes.
I can do 4. Matt, can you do more than 4?
No fucking way.
There's Tigress, there's Cheetah, there's Catwoman, and there's Tigra.
Okay. Can you do more than that, Abe? Not including those 4.
No. The Thundercats, are those comic book characters?
I mean, that they. I think there's comic books of that, but you'd have to name all of them separately.
Leono,
But-
Chitara? No, I don't know. But I can't name.
Thundercats. Oh,
But that does mean the winner of the game where the rules don't matter and everything's just made up on the spot is Matt with 2 points. But yeah, just because we've still got time and fuck it, let's stay live.
who the fuck cares? Anyone else got something they're doing tonight? I'm not.
I can
I mean-
burn another $1 if you guys want.
Wait,
I don't think I have $1.
But yeah, might as well play a quick game of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh, okay. Now
Very
here,
rough.
guys, let me explain the rules to the game. That way all the players understand what the fuck we're doing before we start doing it. How 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon works here is I'm going to give someone an actor who was in a movie with another actor. You are then going to have to say that actor was in a movie with another actor, not repeating the film or the actor. Franchise rule is in effect. When it comes to DC and Marvel, trilogies count as the universe. So if you say Robert Downey Jr. was in Iron Man 2 with Scarlett Johansson, the Iron Man films are out. However, the MCU is still in play. Same if you say Henry Cavill was in Batman v Superman with Ben Affleck. DC is not all cut out, just the DCEU. So, while that out of the way, let's do, just because it's how it appears on my screen, me, Malcolm, Abe, me. All right, so I'm going to get started with Ben Affleck was in. Ben Affleck was in Armageddon with Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
Owen Wilson was in.
Wow. You don't remember my movies? Wow. Wow, that's just crazy. Wow.
Owen Wilson was in. I.
Do we have a time here?
I don't know. I'm trying to be fair. Just the first round, and the first fucking question, and it's also Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson was in A Night at the Museum of Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller was in Reality Bites with Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder was in Beetlejuice with Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin was in Wall Street with Charlie Sheen.
Was Alec Baldwin in Wall Street?
Yeah, he
No.
played Gordon Gekko.
No.
That's Michael Douglas.
That's Michael Douglas. You're thinking of what is it? Fuck you, that's my name. Oh my god. Why can't I think of that movie? Glengarry Glen Ross. You're thinking of Glengarry Glen Ross.
No, I was
Always be selling.
I don't know. I was legitimately thinking of Wall Street because I thought he
Oh.
was in that.
Well,
But
shit.
Charlie Sheen wasn't in Glengarry Glen Ross.
No, he wasn't.
Um,
All right. Now, Abe, you start fresh.
Let's start with with the topic of the show. Billy Crystal was in Monsters Inc. with John Goodman.
Okay. John Goodman was in Blues Brothers 2000 with Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd was in Ghostbusters with Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis was in Spaceballs with Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman was in Independence Day with Will Smith.
Will Smith was in Men in Black 2 with oh my god, no, that's not how you pronounce her name. Never mind, them was in Men in Black with Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio was in The Magnificent Seven with Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt was in Jurassic World with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas, Texas. Oh, Howard, I mean, was in The Help with Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer was in Spider-Man with Kirsten Dunst.
She was in the movie?
Yeah, she is the person who signs him in at the wrestling match.
Really? I didn't know that. That's fun.
Octavia Spencer. Yep, she signs him in.
Kristen Dunst was in Hustlers with Constance Wu.
Kirsten Dunst was in Hustlers?
Yeah. Oh no, my god. No. I was thinking.
Do I win?
Yeah. Fuck damn it. I was thinking about Julie Stiles. I don't know why. She plays the interviewer. Kristen Dunst was not in Hustlers. I don't know why I was thinking about Julie Stiles. What movie was I thinking of?
I win. I win. Let's play again, I guess.
I want to know which movie I was thinking of. So give me a second.
All right, we could go backwards. So now we'll go Abe, Malcolm, me, Abe.
Let me just start it so we can get started.
Oh,
so
wait.
can
just.
find out-
You
You need a second?
Yeah, I just want to show you this. There's Octavia Spencer in Spider-Man.
She's also in Bad Grandpa. She plays a prostitute.
No, you're thinking of Bad Santa, not Bad Grandpa.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck you, Willie.
I'm
Last time I
enjoying
did
it.
that, I did shit right for a week. No, who's in my room? I don't know. Was it a cop? I don't know. I love that movie. You won't SHIT right for a week.
Sorry, I was my mic unplugged. Let's start with something easy. Nick Nolte was in Cape Fear with Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro was in the Irishman with Al Pacino.
Wow. Al Pacino was in The Godfather. James Caan. Wow.
Who the fuck is James Caan?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I know who he is. Just I don't know which movies he was on.
I'm so glad you might get knocked out with this one.
Cause one movie I love he's in. James Caan was in. Isn't he in True Romance with Brad Pitt? No,
I don't
Oh.
know.
What movie?
True Romance. No,
I'm looking it up right now.
no, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't
I-
in True Romance.
No. He was in Elf with Will Ferrell. He was also in Misery with Kathy Bates.
You know, I know who the actor is. I just don't know. I just cannot picture his face. I know his name. I know he's an actor, and I know his face.
I'm surprised Matt didn't mention another movie he was in that he's been a part of Second Look, I believe. He was in
Oh, yeah,
Dick
Dick
Tracy.
Tracy. Yep, he's in Dick Tracy.
You know what movie I was thinking about? I was thinking
And
about Hidden
It don't
Figures.
work.
I was thinking about Hidden Figures because she plays like an office job, and I was thinking.
Yeah, he's not
But-
in that movie either.
No, I was thinking. I'm talking about Kristen Dunst.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
But anyway,
The bling.
but
That's-
I started
You-
fresh.
yeah.
Yeah. Just to rub it in a little bit further, James Caan was in Mickey Blue Eyes with Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant was in Four Weddings and a Funeral with Andy McDowell.
That's the only one I know her from. Yeah.
Motherfucker, there's a very famous movie she's in.
Yeah, it's called Four Weddings and a Funeral.
You debated this with me on this show, this movie, whether it fits into a certain genre or not. I have a feeling you're just going to be reliving this moment.
Stop giving him clues.
What are you saying? I'm not giving runs.
Andy McDowell was in a movie with another actor.
Motherfucker, Groundhog Day with Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, she was in there.
Can we start again?
Yeah. All right. Malcolm, Abe, me.
I mean, we've got literally got one viewer that's not commenting, so we can go as long as we want.
Malcolm, are you watching the stream on your phone or something?
No,
Abe, are you?
No.
Well, because I'm not. Well, who the fuck is watching this and not talking?
We love you. We love.
Well, we love you. You're probably, because of this coronavirus, you're shut in now watching what's ever live on YouTube, and we thank you. We thank the coronavirus for possibly getting our subscriber count up.
COVID-19 is the right name, but coronavirus is.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. COVID-19.
Coronavirus is PC.
All right,
is-
COVID-19. Guys,
COVID-19.
2020 is our year to maybe get to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it took us 3 years to get to 900. So, I feel like we could do it in a year, right? Right?
Was it 3 years or 2 and something else?
Dude, we started in 2017. It's 2020.
20. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. This is fucking depressing. Can someone just start this fucking game?
Malcolm.
Oh my God.
Was it?
Malcolm,
Your turn.
start. You're starting.
Ansel Elgort was in Baby Driver with John Hamm.
Or Sean.
Does John Hamm do movies?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he. I think he's in this movie. John Hamm was in Rampage. No.
God, is he out?
Oh, he was in Richard Jewell with Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde was in The Incredible Burt Wonderstone with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey was in The Mask with. I don't want to go too obvious, but back
there's
in I
also,
do. Cameron Diaz.
there's also no one else to name from that movie.
Cameron Diaz was in Shrek 2 with John Cleese.
John Cleese was in A Fish Called Wanda with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis was in Knives Out with Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas was in Blade Runner 2049 with let's fuck it just for the sake of no, let's put it hard with Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling was in. Let me think. Ryan Gosling was in. Was in The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe.
That movie's great.
Never seen it.
You would have loved that. You would love that movie, honestly.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure
just
I
that
would.
movie.
Russell Crowe was in Les Miserables with Eddie Redmayne.
I've never watched this movie, but Eddie Redmayne was in Jupiter Ascending with Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis was in Ted with Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg was in The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, my God. You sounded like you know what that was. It wasn't a Boston accent. You sounded like a 1920s gangster. See, you want to get out of here alive, sucker.
Leonardo DiCaprio was in The Great Gatsby with Karen Mulligan.
The fuck is Karen Mulligan? I'm out. Who the fuck is she?
It's a no. She played in Shame. I mean, she's not a big actress, honestly, but she's well known, like in the indie circuit.
Oh, cool. I don't fucking care. Fuck you.
Who was see what was who was
Karen
the actor?
Mulligan. Karen Mulligan.
No, but that's not yours.
Yeah, we restart, right? Are you googling her to know who she is?
Yeah, I'm literally Karen. You say Karen.
Karen Mulligan.
You said The Great Gatsby. I'm just gonna fucking look it up.
She plays Daisy. I think that's the name of the character.
I'm going to assume. Okay, let me just see. I'm fascinated. Carrie Mulligan, by the way, motherfucker, not Karen.
Karen.
Wait, technically that means he's out,
Karen.
not me.
It's
You
Karen.
named the
Mulligan.
fucking character incorrectly.
I have an accent.
And she was in Drive. I guess that's kind of Pride and Prejudice. I'm still saying technically I'm not out. Abe's out. Because you know the reason why I couldn't answer is because that actress doesn't exist.
I think Carrie. Karen. Karen. Karen.
No, you, Malcolm, it's you and Abe. Even though fuck you, Abe. We're wrong, technically.
So I go? I guess I
No,
go. right?
Malcolm goes.
Oh, he throws it at me? Even though okay. Malcolm, it's your turn.
Yep.
Yeah, give him a fucking second, Carrie. Hey, you guys want to hear an exchange between a cop and Spider-Man in which Spider-Man curses the cop out?
No.
Cliff Curtis was in Once Were Warriors with Temuera Morrison.
What? Can
Oh,
repeat
fuck
that? I didn't
yeah.
hear you.
Fuck yeah. Tamara Morrison. Tamara Morrison is your actor.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, you go fuck yourself.
Both
I don't
actors
know.
are from New Zealand.
I don't know.
Tamara Morrison was in Attack of the Clones with Ewan McGregor.
Who's Tamara Morrison?
He's Jango Fett.
Sure, I watch those movies. You know.
He's
I'm gonna
also
start.
in Moana. He's Moana's father.
I'm gonna start throwing fucking Mexican films like you. Oh, actors that have
Look
been
at
in
me.
American.
He's the one who did it. Look, if he wasn't in Star Wars, I probably wouldn't know who the fuck he is. But
he was in Speed 2. He was
Sure.
he
Because I
was
watched
in
Speed.
he
Virtual
was in
Limit.
Couples Retreat with Vince Vaughn.
Go fuck yourself.
He was in Green
Go
Lantern.
fuck yourself.
Oh yeah,
Go
that's right. Yeah, he was in Green
Go
Lantern.
eat.
He was in
Luke Cage.
he was in Aquaman. He was in Door of the Lost City of Gold.
Oh shit! Yeah, wow. Yeah, no,
I
he's
know
done a lot
who
of
the
shit.
actor is. I just don't know his name.
Malcolm wouldn't know his name either if he wasn't from New Zealand.
He plays Aquaman's dad, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and I
you're
know
one-
that guy plays Moana's dad.
I mean, you're one who can play Karen Mulligan.
It's Karen.
Oh,
I said Karen.
Yeah. Oh, shit just got real up in here, guys.
But,
Oh shit!
but
Are
anyway,
you still mad about the Philosopher's Stone over the? Remember that day when I kicked you out because of Harry Potter?
What?
One time we were playing and Malcolm say, "What's the name of the first Harry Potter movie?"
Oh yeah, and I said Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, he
That's
said
what
he
it
said
is.
Philosopher's Stone, but it was Sorcerer's Stone in America, and we played local. So take that, Malcolm.
but anyway, we've reached the end of the show. I mean, we could keep this going for long if we wanted to, but I don't want to. But
Oh, okay, it's all dead. It's all dead.
I mean, at this stage, it's going to be a case we'll be playing games for the rest of the night because we've run
You
out
say
of
that
stuff
like
to talk about.
you say that like when we end this, we're not going to stay on call and bullshit around.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
I can
it's
show
one
my
of the-
nipples.
Okay, maybe we should cut it.
but Matt, where can people find you online?
You guys, as always, can find me at Curtains_Mac on Twitter, MattMovies611 on YouTube and WordPress, and right here as host of Second Look episode coming in the pipeline on the Superman trilogy of Man of Steel, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice and Justice League. It is a big episode, so that's why it's taking a bit of time. Rocky 3 is going to continue to get pushed, but let it be known, it is coming. There's also a secret project I'm working on with a very fucking lazy member of Take 3, mind you, but it's coming as well. Also, Vinny is not back on the show, but he wanted me to let you all know his Twitter is active again. He's tweeting again. So follow Vinny Stallone 76 on Twitter. He's tweeting again. So he'll be sure to be in many Take 3 Twitter interactions. So enjoy that.
Is that going to help you find him on your mission to track him down?
We found him. Yeah. No, he's you know where that motherfucker was?
Jail?
No. Oh God. Yeah, no. He was on the set of Stallone's new movie. He was trying to meet Stallone and he got kicked off. And we found him, though. We found him. He's okay. He's okay. His most recent tweet was here, I can read it for you guys. His most recent tweet was, "Yo, who the fuck tried to give Sly a Razzie this year? I want names." That was 2 days ago. So he's back.
Abe, where can people find or not find you online?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Abraham Flores 20. No, it's Abraham F25, where I tweet about movies, about my mini reviews, which are actually not that good. You can find me on Instagram, Abraham Flores 25, Flores, if you don't know how to spell Flores. It's just like saying flowers without the W. No, wait. No, that makes no sense. You cannot add me on Facebook because I don't care about your life and you shouldn't care about mine either. You can find me in Gone with the Wind, which we're on Apple Podcast, I guess is the name right now. Apple Music, I don't know. We have it right now. We're doing by monthly. If I'm not mistaken, that's correct, right now? Every other week.
But
every other week, and that's pretty much it. And you can find me, I don't know, touching myself.
You can but, you know,
How do you follow that?
you can
It's
find me.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You can find me on Take 3 hosting late night every week. I don't know what the topic will be next week just because there's really nothing coming out next week like in news and movie wise, so I'm going to come up with something on the fly.
We're going to do it on the fly? That's a great movie with Jeff Goldblum.
You can find me hosting Rankum on Saturday nights. Tomorrow is going to be Dream Schmodown matches, which is going to be a lot of fun. Just helping out Christian with booking players for matches. And you can also find me on Full Metal hosting Full Metal Random. This week's match is going to be Smallville. And it's going to be Ryan Permison versus Sandy Robinson versus Eli McKeag. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, and until next week, just remember, Earth is closed today
and every day.